And so, hi guys! Welcome to my channel. So, ayan. May pagmamadali. This is the day ng aking interview. So, pray for me guys. So, tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari. Ay, kinakabahan ako pero excited ako at the same time. So, pupunta na kami dun sa USCIS office. So, let's do this. Ayan. So, itong aking outfit for today. Super professional tayo today. Woo! Fingers crossed! And so, on the way na kami sa USCIS. Just Clark.
Forever! One eternity later.
Guys, ayan. So, tapos na ang aking interview. Actually, mas matagal pa yung pinaghintay namin sa pagtawag sa akin. And dun sa paghintay namin ng approval. Ayan. So, nagpalit na ako ng damit kasi ang init, mainit pa rin dito sa Arizona. So, mamaya, gagawa ko ng panibagong vlog. Panibagong vlog. Continuation nito kung ano yung mga tinanong sa akin. Ayan, at saka kung ano yung naging proseso. So, kakain muna kami dahil alas 2 na at nagugutom na kami. Hindi pa kami kumakain. Sakit ng ulo namin pareho. So, see you in a bit. So, hi guys! Welcome back again. Nakauwi na kami, finally. So, sobrang fresh pa. So, pumasa ang lola mo. Yehey! Ayan. So, sobrang light and sobrang saya lang nung experience. So, nung pagdating namin sa USCIS, nandun kami eksaktong 30 minutes before yung aking appointment time. And then, pagpasok namin dun sa mismong office, pinatanggal lang lahat ng may metal, belts, yan, watch, and then yung sapatos, bago kami pinapasok dun sa screening, and then dun sa may conveyor belt. Kasama ko yung asawa ko hanggang sa lobby. So, pina-check-in lang ako, and then binigyan ako ng number, and then in-staple lang siya dun sa mismong interview letter ko. And then, nung sa lobby, hinintay na lang namin na tawagin yung pangalan. So, nung tinawag na yung pangalan ko, tinanong ko yung officer na kung pwedeng sumama yung asawa ko. Sabi niya hindi. So, ako lang. Kasi yung iba kasi nakikita ko na tinatawag, ang dami nilang pinapapasok. So, hindi ako sure kung attorney ba nila yon. Kasi meron din kaming kasabayan na halos 5 yata yung may kasamang attorney. So, ayun. So, kami dalawa lang. So, yun na nga. At sobrang bait nung officer. Sobrang thankful talaga ako. And nung pagpasok ko, sabi nung officer, so, how are you today? I said, I'm fine. And then sabi ko sa kanya, I'm just a little bit nervous. And then he said, why? I said, well, it's just that I'm preparing for this day. And then it's already here. And then they pumasok na kami. Sabi niya, okay, so follow me. So, nandun na kami. Sinabi niya lang, please take a seat. Pero hinintay ko muna siya na makaharap sa akin kasi ayoko muna umupo. Niya ako. So sabi ko sa kanya, I'll let you take your seat first before I take a seat. And then sabi niya, no, please, go ahead and take a seat. And then umupo na ako. So, nung umupo na ako, ang hiningi niya lang sa akin is yung IDs ko. Guys, walang hininging iba sa akin. Yung bag ko, nandun lahat ng aking documents. Walang hiningi kahit isa. Ang hiningi niya lang talaga sa akin yung IDs ko. So, binigay ko sa kanya yung state ID ko and yung aking current green card. So, after which, tinanong niya lang, okay, so what's your whole name? So, ayun na, sinabi ko lang yung buong pangalan ko. And then, sinasabi naman niya kung ano yung susunod na process. So, after noon, sabi niya, okay, I need you to put your left index finger, kasi meron doon parang yung pang fingerprinting. Tapos ng left, yung right. And then, after which, sabi niya, okay, so, I'm going to ask you, tinanong niya muna sa akin yung birthday ko. And then, tinanong niya after, kung saan yung address ko na. Sabi ko lang yung address ko is, lumipat lang kami ng another unit. Sabi niya, okay, lumipat ka another unit. Fine. And then, tinanong niya height ko. Sabi ko, 5 flat. Tapos tinanong niya kung saan ako pinanganak. Sabi ko, Philippines. Tapos, after nun, sinabi niya sa akin, okay, meron akong papabasa sa'yo dyan sa screen kasi may iPad sa harap mo. Kailangan, basahin mo lang siya sa akin. And then, binasa ko. Ang tanong sa akin is, when is Columbus Day? And nabasa ko na. And after nun, sabi niya, okay, next naman, meron akong babasahin sa'yo, and then, kailangan, isulat mo. So, nauna sa akin yung reading and writing. Columbus Day is in October. Yun lang sinabi niya. Alimutan ko. Mas maiksi lang yung sentence eh. And then sinabi ko sa kanya, yung nasulat ko na, sabi lang ng officer, yeah? Di binasa ko sa kanya. And then, hindi ko napansin, meron palang submit button sa upper right. Hindi ko sabi ko sa kanya, oh, I'm sorry, there's a submit button. And then, so, nung pinush ko yun, di okay na. Tapos sabi niya, okay, so now, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And then, yun na nga, nag-umpisa. Tapos, after nun, yung yung 100 civics, questions na. So, ang unang tinanong sa akin, taga lang, fresh pa dapat to eh, kinalimutan ko na. Ayan, so, eto, naalala ko na yung mga tinanong sa akin. So, unang tinanong sa akin is, why did the colonists fight the British? And then, ang sagot ko is, because of high taxes, taxation without representation. So, 1 down, diba? And then, sana? Yung tinanong sa akin, eto, next. Yung second na tinanong sa akin is, what did the Emancipation Proclamation do? So, sabi ko, freed the slaves. So, 2 na yun. And then, tinanong niya, what ocean is on the west coast of the United States? So, sabi ko, Pacific Ocean. And then, next, name one state that borders Mexico. And sabi ko, Arizona. Ayan, 4. And then, panglima is, what ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Sabi ko, Atlantic Ocean. Diba? Ang bait niya. And then, ang last na tinanong niya sa akin is, what is the highest court in the United States? Sabi ko, the Supreme Court. Ayan. And then, tapos na. So, ginigage ko kasi sa lahat ng vlog na napanood ko, 6 out of 10, sabi, ang sinasagot nila. So, hindi pa siya nagsabi na okay, next. Nag-stop siya. So, hinihintay ko lang. Tapos sabi ng officer, okay, we're done. Sabi ko, that's it? We're done? Sabi niya, no, you're done with the questions. And then we're on to the next one. I said, oh my gosh, I thought I was already done. So, after nun, ang tinanong naman niya sa akin is yung application ko. Sabi niya, so for now, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask you some questions about your application. And then, yun na nga. So, tinanong niya lang, alam niyo yung mahaba na yung have you ever been committed, blah, 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 blah. Yun lahat yun, tatanungin sa'yo. Akala ko kasi itatanong siya one by one. Kasi di ba ang dami ng questions na yun. May point doon na lahat, na parang inano niya na lang sa isang sentence. So, sabi ko, no. Tapos, yun niya lang ng have you ever been, how many times have you been married? Sabi ko, just once. Sabi ko, 1, and that's the only one. Masyadong light. Sobrang bait nung nag-interview sa akin. Talagang, thank you, Lord. And then, after, tinanong niya, yung, do you support the Constitution? Do you support the government? Yes. If the government ask you to bear arms, will you do it for the... Yung questions na yun, yung yes. So, yes. And then, tinanong lang na, are you not capable of, doing the oath once you've been approved for this interview, ganyan. Sabi ko, no. Sabi ganyan. Kasi pwede naman ako available naman ako. Kaya ako naman mag-take ng oath. Tapos, after nun, yung question, ang bilis lang ng interview sa akin, sobra. Ang pinakamatagal siya naghintay kami nung after ng interview. Kasi, after nun, malalaman mo naman kung pumasa ka or kailangan mo bang kung kailangan mo bumalik. Tapos, pag pumasa ka naman, or if kailangan mong bumalik, meron silang bibigay sa yung letter F na ganito, after. So, nakalagay lang dito, and i-cross out lang nila na nakalagay dito yung naturalization interview results. So, nandito yung alien number mo. And then, yung date kung kailan ka in-interview. And then, i-cross out lang nila kung if you pass the English test and the US history and government test. And after nun, meron nung A and B. Yung A is, congratulations, your application has been recommended for approval. At this time, it appears that you have established your eligibility for naturalization. If final approval is granted, you will be notified of when and where to report for your naturalization ceremony. And then, meron yung letter B, which yung decision cannot be made yet about your application. But, syempre, pumasa tayo. Ayan, nakalagay dyan, A. Yes! Ayan. And, sinabi niya sa akin na, so, after this, I'm going to go ahead and submit this for approval. And I need you to go to the lobby and wait there because they're going to call your name again. And then they're going to give you the documents wherein you need to bring with you on the day of your oath taking. And then, sabi niya sa akin, for the time being, just be as what you are currently. So you're not fully a citizen yet, not until you finish the oath taking. Yun sabi niya. And then, sabi niya, yung last page, kailangan mong dalhin yun, and kailangan mo siyang i-fill out on the day of your oath taking. Not before, but on the day of. Yan. So, nung lumasa kami, nung tapos na yun, sabi ko, thank you so much. I said, I really appreciate this. And then I told, sabi ko sa kanya, the moment that I submitted my application form, I've already did all the reviews, the studying and all that, in order for me to come prepared for this day. So I'm sure that, and I try my best to perfect it, so I know that I will not make any mistakes. Tapos yung tawa siya ng tawa. And then sabi ko sa kanya, because my husband was like, earlier this morning, he said, I cannot wait until the day that I will not hear any of those 100 civics questions again, because I tend to do it like every weekend or on a day-to-day basis in order for me to retain the information. Nasawa lang siya. And then, Nina. So, ginaid niya lang ako papunta dun sa waiting area sa lobby. And then sabi ko sa kanya, thank you so much. Ayan. So, ang tagal namin naghintay nung last na papers na yung binigay sa akin. Parang yung interview ko, less than an hour. Pero yung paghintay namin dun sa documents is almost 2 hours. No kidding. So, ang dami kasing in-interview. So, siguro kaya natagalan yung pagbigay sa akin ng paper. Actually, kinabahan pa nga ako nung nasa lobby ako. Parang sabi ko, nauna ako lumabas dun sa taong to eh. Pero mas nauna siyang nakakuha nung congratulations na letter. So, sabi ko, approved na ba talaga siya? Or naghihintay pa ako ng approval? So, tinanong ko pa yung asawa ko, am I really approved? Or they're still trying to decide if they're gonna approve my submission. And then, yun na nga. And then after which, for waiting for almost 2 hours, tinawag na yung pangalan ko. So sabi nung officer, congratulations, so this is your letter. So this is yung sa letter naman, nandun lang, 2 pages lang siya. Ang nandun sa letter is yung name mo, kung saan ka mag-oath taking, and then kung anong date and anong time. And then, sinabi niya lang sa akin yun nga, kailangan kong dalhin lahat ng IDs ko on the day of. So, binasa ko yung letter, nakalagay doon, lahat ng IDs na binigay sa'yo ng USCIS, yung employment authorization, yung old green card, and yung current green card. And then, tinanong ko, am I allowed to bring my family members to the day itself? Sabi niya, okay, pwede daw. So, yun na. So, ayun na. So, tapos na ang aking, ang aking kaba. So, sa next few weeks ng aking oath taking, ako ay magiging officially US citizen na. Never have I ever imagined na ako ay magpapalit ng citizenship. But I'm happy. Anyway. So, that's all for today, guys. So, papahinga na ako. Ipapahinga ko na utak ko. So, hopefully nakatulong tong vlog na to sa inyo. And then, good luck sa mga susunod na mag-apply for citizenship. Wala pa kaming nababalitaan na kung kailan magte-take effect or if magte-take effect yung sinasabi nila na masihirapan nila yung interview proper for US citizenship. So, hopefully, hindi mangyari. Ayan. So, hopefully, next video guys. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you like to be notified every time I upload new vlogs. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Ingat po kayo lahat. Till next time. Bye!